4, 2, 3, go.
seated. Good evening, everyone. My name is Maggie Henderson, and I am the senior class president.
The last 12 years have been spent preparing for this moment. Our days have been spent studying, taking tests, doing homework, and being in classes. This time has seemed like it has taken forever, but now that we're really here, we know exactly how fast it has gone. This year, we experienced many laughs with friends, sports, schools, clubs, yet these memories will stay with us forever. Today, take the time to reflect on the events that have shaped us into who we are. On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to thank teachers, administrators, families, coaches, and friends. Without all these individuals, we would never be at this point we are now. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us in our education and thank those who made positive impacts on our lives. As we all go our separate ways, always remember those who were there to help and thank those who came to support you tonight. Thank you, everyone, from the class of 2024. Now, I would like to call the senior choraleers and the ASL 3 and 4 seniors forward. Would everyone please stand and remove your hats while we honor the colors of the United States?
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Thank you, Miss Wolf and Miss Miller-Wilkie. Now, please help me welcome our Superintendent of Edgewood City Schools, Miss Kelly Spivey.
Thank you very much, Maggie. And good afternoon to all of our parents, grandparents, and special visitors. We would like to congratulate the class of 2024. You made it. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new journey. May that be immediate career, the military, or college. As you stand on the threshold of the future, remember that your education does not end here. It is only the foundation upon which you will build your dreams and aspirations. I'm confident that the education you received at Edgewood School District has prepared you to continue to strive for excellence, to be resilient, and to push through adversity that we have prepared you for and continue to push through new heights and challenges. The knowledge and skills you have acquired are the keys to unlocking the doors of opportunity. Always remember that true success isn't measured solely by academic achievements. It is defined by your character of honesty, truth, integrity, and perseverance. As you embark on the next phase of your life, embrace change with courage and optimism. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth. Most importantly, never forget to be you. By embracing your individuality and by your unique gifts you bring to the world. Never forget you are the architects of your destiny. The choices you make today will shape the course of your tomorrow. Always dream big, work hard, and never lose sight of who you are and what you stand for. May you go forth with confidence, passion, and a spirit of kindness and service. Congratulations once again, Edgewood graduates. The future is yours to create. Go make it extraordinary. Thank you, and now I'd like to invite Tiffany Schatzel to the stage for a student reflection.
Thank you to everyone joining us today. We are so grateful that you are here to share with us this special day. I invite all of you to bow your heads with me in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for your presence here today and for bringing all the graduates and our families here safely. We wouldn't be here without you. I thank you for the people who have helped us and supported us through the years, our friends, family, and mentors. I would also like to thank you for the rest of my graduating class, the class of 2024. It has been a long road, but we are finally here. Bless our plans for the future, and if there is anyone here today who isn't sure of what they're meant to do, please place their calling on their heart. You promise us in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Help anyone struggling with the upcoming transition to meditate on your word and listen for what you are guiding them to do. For those of us intending to go to college, trade school, military, etc., please guide us as we endeavor to accomplish our goals. Some might be nervous or scared about what this new chapter will bring, but allow them to remember what Philippians 4:13 tells us, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." You uphold us and support us. You give us strength, and we can achieve anything with your will on our side. We graduates all have one thing in common today. We are all young adults about to enter into the real world for the first time. We don't know the ins and outs of the world yet, but we can still learn and be role models for others. In 1 Timothy 4:12, you instruct us, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in life, in love, in faith, and in purity. Lord, we thank you for loving and protecting us. Guide us each and every day and deliver us home safely after graduation. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce to you our building principal, Mr. Doug Gagan.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Doug Gagan. I'm the principal of Edgewood High School. On behalf of the Edgewood City School District, I want to welcome you to the 2024 high school commencement ceremony. I would first like to honor our military and our veterans for their time serving our country. In addition, we'd like to take a moment to honor our local police force, the Trenton Police Department, Butler County Department Sheriffs, our EMT, nurses, doctors, and anyone who has served during this time. We want to show our appreciation and thank you for your service. Please stand to be honored. Thank you. You may be seated. I'd like to thank our local emergency medical team and the Butler County Sheriff deputies for keeping us safe during the ceremony. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Jackie Miller-Wilkie, Edgewood High School ASL teacher. She is standing to the left of me and is signing the graduation ceremony today. Thank you, Mrs. Miller-Wilkie. Please welcome our special guests sitting on the stage today. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Mrs. Kelly Spivey, Superintendent. Mrs. Patty Bowers, Treasurer. Mrs. Alicia Beckett, Human Resources. Mr. Michael Pressler, Board Member. Mr. Andrew Pressler, Board Vice President. Mr. Mark Messerschmidt, Board Member. Mr. Scott Clemens, Athletic Director. Mr. Alex Ehlers, Assistant Principal. Mr. Andy French, Guest Speaker. Mr. Curtis Philpott, Influential Educator and also Edgewood Middle School Principal. Mrs. Lori Lyman, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Alicia Adams, Coordinator of Facilities. Also with us today are the student speakers, Class President Maggie Henderson, FCA member Tiffany Schatzel, Valedictorian Evan Holscholt, salutatorian Ty Finkbein. Thank you. You guys may be seated. Now I'd like to acknowledge all high school staff and all staff members who work for Edgewood City Schools. We appreciate you and appreciate you being here today, behind the scenes to make this day special for our graduation. Let's give them a round of applause. So dear graduating class of 2024, I have a few words for you. As we gather here today to celebrate your achievement, I'm filled with a sense of pride and admiration. You have exemplified resilience, determination, and a relentless pursuit of excellence throughout your time at Edgewood. As your principal, I'm honored to have witnessed your growth and development, and I'm confident that every one of you is poised for greatness. Reflecting on your journey, I'm reminded of the wise words of Tom Petty. He said, "Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going." These lyrics encapsulate the spirit of this moment perfectly. As you stand on the precipice of your future, it's natural to fear a mixture of excitement and uncertainty. But like the grass beneath our feet, your potential is boundless, and it's time to embrace the opportunities. During your time at Edgewood, you've excelled academically, demonstrated commitment to leadership, service, and community. Whether it was through your participation in extracurricular activities, your involvement in volunteer work, or your support of your peers, you have left a mark on our school and our hearts. As you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your journey, I urge you to hold on to the values that have guided you thus far: your integrity, your perseverance, and your compassion. Remember that success is not solely defined by accolades or achievements, but by the impact you have on the world around you. As you navigate the challenges and opportunities that await you, approach each day with courage, curiosity, and unwavering belief in yourself. As you move forward, know that you will always have a home here at Edgewood. Our doors will forever be open to you as we eagerly await the opportunity to hear about your successes and your adventures. But for now, it's time to move forward. Congratulations, graduating class of 2024. The world is yours for the taking. May your future be bright, your dreams be bold, and your hearts be forever filled with the memories of EHS. Thank you. Now we'd like to take this time to recognize some of our student leaders for their dedication, commitment, and service to the Edgewood City School District. Help me thank the senior class officers for their service over the last year. Please stand when I call your name. Class President Maggie Henderson. Vice President Luke Halsey. Secretary Riley Holman. Treasurer Sam Banks. We appreciate your leading the class of 24 and taking on this role at Edgewood High School. You may be seated. Thank you. Now I'd like the junior marshals to stand. You were chosen as a junior marshal based on your academic excellence during your junior year. We appreciate your service during the graduation ceremony this afternoon. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Many of our seniors are wearing a cord or a stole. They have been earned by the time and commitment given to a particular club, a leadership role, or for academic honors. Please refer to your program for specifics regarding the meaning of each cord or stole. Now we'd like to recognize our seniors who are scholarship recipients. In the program, you will see a symbol next to their names indicating that they have been offered one or more scholarships. We are proud to announce the class of 2024 combined has earned over $1.8 million in scholarships and grants. If you have earned a scholarship, please stand. We'd like to recognize you. Thank you. Today, we are not just honoring our seniors who are earning a high school diploma, but we're here to recognize our students who've also earned their associate's degree from either Cincinnati State, Miami, or Sinclair College. This was no easy task. These seniors persevered and endured a schedule that was challenging, and the workload was rigorous. We are proud of them and know they will continue to represent our community well. Would the following seniors please stand? James Burt. Aiden Huffman. Skylar Pennington Menke. Tiffany Schatzel. Aiden Webb. Congratulations. You may be seated. I'd like to now recognize our valedictorian and salutatorian to represent their achievements. They're wearing silver stoles rather than stand. Would Evan Holsholt and Ty Finkbein please join me on stage? Both of these students have worked hard to reach their goals of being valedictorian and salutatorian. I'm sure both of them would say it was not easy. They both made sacrifices as they committed to an academic excellence. In addition, they were involved in school activities and events over the last 4 years. They both are deserving of this recognition and for earning the valedictorian and salutatorian award. I will start off by introducing your salutatorian, Mr. Ty Finkbein. There you go. His parents are Mike and Karen Finkbein. He is involved in the varsity academic team. He was a member of the National Honor Society, the Edgewood Theater, the Edgewood Marching Cougars, and the Edgewood Cavaliers. His community service includes working as an election official in the November 2023 election and leading a team to create an instructional aid for a company to give to its clients. Ty plans on attending The Ohio State University, majoring in mechanical engineering with a minor in robotics and autonomous systems. Please help me recognize Ty for this hard work at Edgewood High School. Now I'd like to introduce your valedictorian, Mr. Evan Holsholt. His parents are Michael and Ginny Holsholt. He has a weighted GPA of 5.639. He was involved in soccer and baseball. He's also a member of the DECA Club, the National Honor Society, and Best Buddies. His community service included soccer field cleanup and Edgewood All Champions Day. He's planning to attend IU East, and he's going to major in business administration. Please help me recognize Evan for his achievements at Edgewood High School. I will now present him with the Valedictorian Award.
All right, I'll make this short. Greetings, everyone. My name is Ty Finkbein, and I am honored to be standing here on the brand new Kumler field as a salutatorian of the great class of 2024. But that's enough about me. Let's get into the real celebration. You have all worked so hard to be here today. It has taken 12 long years of studying, learning, or maybe even cheating to get where you are today. And it truly shows deep in your character. You are all better, more developed people today than ever before. And whether you have been dreading this moment or have happily been awaiting your leave of Edgewood, you have all learned such valuable lessons that should carry you through your future. One such lesson, the heart of my message, is to not sit idly by and to engage in society. Every one of you is a strong individual, capable of your own good deeds. So use that capability. Whether you are going to college to further your education, going into the military to protect this country, or joining the workforce, you all bring your own merits to society. So do not ignore them. Where it is so easy in this world of hatred, extremism, and injustice to sit idly by and let the world happen around you, I ask you to use your capacity for good and engage in the world. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, and is a letter from a Birmingham jail, justice too long delayed is justice denied. So do not delay justice. If you detect any sort of injustice or you feel passionate about any issue, if you see it as important, act on it, in a legal manner, of course. Be a part of your local community. Pay attention to politics, as annoying as it may be. But most importantly, go vote. No matter how little the issue or whatever party you favor, go vote. There is no issue too small for your voice not to be heard, so make sure it is. However, with this, I also ask you use your ears just as much as your voice. It is just as easy to speak over others as it is to ignore them in the first place. So listen first. Don't just speak at people, but with them, as people are much more accepting of your ideas if you are accepting of theirs. If you truly wish to have an impact, listen to others and be kind in the process, as a peaceful compromise can take your voice so much further. The class of 2024, again, what an achievement for you all to be here today, taking that last dreaded step before adulthood. I just want to say thank you to everyone, especially to all who got us here today. Thank you to the teachers and staff who had to deal with us every day, and all the valuable lessons they taught us in the process. Thank you to our parents and guardians for raising us well and teaching us morals. Thank you to our friends and family for caring for us and sticking with us through thick and thin. Thank you all for everyone. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to the great future I know all of you will have. Just remember to stay involved and to listen to each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Ty. Now we'd like to ask our senior band members to join Mr. Arnold in the back for an instrumental performance. Thank you, students, and Mr. Arnold for that outstanding performance. Also, Mr. Arnold, thank you for your commitment to our students, and welcome back this year. We're so glad to have you back. Now I'd like to introduce our very special alumni speaker, Mr. Andy French. Mr. Andy French was born in January 1976 at Middletown Regional Hospital. He's married to Christina French, and they have 4 children, 4 daughters, Emma, Anna, and twins Molly and Reagan. His hobbies include cycling, golfing, and traveling with his family. Mr. French graduated from Edgewood High School in 1994, then enlisted in the United States Navy, where he was stationed on the USS George Washington from 1994 to 1998. Following his enlistment, he was employed by Performance Automotive in 1999 and later became the general manager of Performance Kings Honda. One of the best and most influential decisions that he has ever made was joining the United States Navy. This helped him further instill many of the values taught by Edgewood educators and coaches. Now, without further delay, let me welcome to the stage Mr. Andy French. The entire Edgewood School District would like to thank you for being such an inspiration to all of us. It's truly an honor to have you as our 2024 graduation commencement alumni speaker. Andy, you are a true leader that is dedicated and committed to Edgewood School community. You have made a huge impact on the lives of others while maintaining humility throughout your career. Thank you for representing Edgewood High School and our community so well. At this time, we'd like to present you with this award to honor you as the Class of 2024 alumni speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Geegan. Thank you, everyone, for having me here today. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and of course, the remarkable graduates of Edgewood High School. Firstly, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for welcoming me here today. It's truly an honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion. As I look out at the sea of hopeful faces, I'm reminded of a pivotal moment in my own life. It was January 20th, 1994. Just 4 months before my own graduation, I celebrated my 18th birthday. But amidst the joy, my father delivered me a daunting message. You're 18 now, and after graduation, you'll have to find someplace else to live. That was the moment that forced me to confront the unknown and make a crucial decision about my own future. Knowing that I wasn't a typical candidate for college, I sought a path that would challenge my competitive nature. One day, just a week before graduation, I drove to the recruiter's office with the intention of joining the Marines. As I entered, I was stopped by the first recruiter asking about my intentions. I stated that I sought the Marines for their physical and demanding nature. However, fate had a different plan in store for me. The Navy recruiter insisted that I take a moment to consider all my options. Sitting before the Navy recruiter within the span of an hour, I made a life-altering decision to enlist as a search and rescue swimmer in the United States Navy. It was a choice driven by my desire for challenge and adventure, a choice that would lead me down a path I never would have imagined. But let me be clear, my journey wasn't paved with ease. From a young age, I was faced adversity head on. Growing up in Trenton, on welfare, with scarce resources and little money, I confronted daily hardships. Some mornings I questioned whether there would be hot water or even electricity in our home. Yet despite these obstacles, I persevered. It was through these trials that I learned the value of resilience, determination, and discipline. Each setback, each hurdle molded me into the person I am today. There's something truly remarkable about the impact a single individual can have on our lives. For me, that was Mr. Philpott. my freshman year teacher and basketball coach, each day that I walked into Mr. Philpott's classroom or had practice after school playing basketball, I always knew that when being around him, he cared about me deeply. What set Mr. Philpott apart was his genuine compassion and unwavering support. In his presence, I never felt judged, never felt like I was looked at differently, and never felt treated differently. Instead, I always felt like he looked out for me, like he believed in me when I struggled to believe in myself. In the game of life, there might not always be a supporting cast. It's teachers like Mr. Philpott who become our guiding lights. His mentorship and encouragement gave me the confidence to continue putting one foot in front of another, each day driving forward and overcoming adversity at home or at school. Mr. Philpott wasn't just a teacher or a coach, he was a breath of fresh air, a source of strength, and a true champion of my potential. Through the trials I faced as a child and in the Navy, I learned the invaluable lessons of adversity and perseverance. These experiences sculpted my character and equipped me with the toughness needed to overcome any obstacle. Today, as the general manager of the most successful and profitable Honda dealership in Greater Cincinnati, I attribute my achievements to the unwavering determination instilled in me through these challenging times. Yet my journey doesn't end with personal accomplishments. It extends to the legacy I'm aiming to build for my 4 daughters. Every day, I strive to impart upon them the same values of resilience, perseverance, and grit that propelled me forward. I believe that by nurturing these traits within them, I'm not only preparing them for the challenges they will inevitably face, but also empowering them to seize their own opportunities for success in the future, and I hope that I can also open the door to instill these values in you today. Graduates, as you embark on this new chapter, remember this: adversity is not a roadblock, it's a stepping stone. Whether you're bound for college, the military, or the workforce, challenges are going to undoubtedly arise. But it's how you respond to these challenges that defines you. Embrace them. They are the cornerstone in which your character is forged. From my own experience, I can attest that success is not going to be handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned through grit, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to your own goals. Whether you have a support system or you stand alone, know that you possess the strength to overcome any obstacle. So as you venture forward, remember the words of Theodore Roosevelt: believe you can, and you're already halfway there. Class of 2024, believe in yourselves, embrace in this journey, and let adversity be the fuel that propels you towards greatness. Congratulations, graduates, and may your future be as bright as the promise you hold within you. Mr. Philpott, would you join me to be the most influential teacher of the year and for me?
Appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Great job. Thank you, Andy. Now I'd like to call Evan Holschult to the stage for his student speech.
Good evening. I would like to thank everyone for being here to celebrate this amazing class of 2024. I am honored to stand before you today as valedictorian on this beautiful Friday evening. This bright and sunny Sunday afternoon. Man, wouldn't it be nice if we had that solar eclipse back right now? Just let it be here for a couple hours, block out the sun. Anyway, to all the teachers, administrators, parents, coaches, peers, and mentors, thank you for your support and encouragement. None of us would be standing here today without you. To my fellow graduating seniors, these years have flown by. We have learned together how to navigate high school and the challenges that come along with it. This senior class has accomplished amazing things in many programs. We have set records in soccer, volleyball, swimming, wrestling, basketball, bowling, DECA, and show choir. And even when we weren't setting records, we demonstrated strong character and leadership. Each of us is learning who we are, how our piece of the puzzle fits into the bigger picture of life and where to go from here. Some of us are choosing college, some of us the military, trades, or other career paths. But all of us are starting to do all of the things that come with being more independent and exploring how we can leave our mark on the world, as scary as it may be out there. I want to encourage you all, no matter what situation you find yourself in, to choose gratitude. It won't always come naturally. Gratitude is a conscious decision that we have to make every day. Dr. Dan Baker, author of What Happy People Know, writes, "It is a fact of neurology that the brain cannot be in a state of appreciation and a state of fear at the same time. They may alternate, but they are mutually exclusive. Our brains are hardwired and designed in a way that makes it impossible for us to be simultaneously grateful and anxious." So we can start by looking at the little things. When we are anxious about college exams, we can be grateful that we made it to the end of the semester. When our phone batteries die and we're worried about what we're missing, we can be grateful for the opportunity to connect with others without the distraction of technology. Even as I was writing this speech, I caught myself complaining about how I couldn't get it to sound just right, when I should have been being grateful for the opportunity to stand in this spot. Small instances of gratitude like these help mold us into a better version of ourselves. I have been able to find unfailing gratitude in my faith. There's a verse in the Bible, Isaiah 41:10, and it says this, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." No matter what I go through in life, I know that Jesus will always be right there by my side, and that is more than enough of a reason to be grateful. So as we venture from Edgewood High School, I encourage you to commit to a spirit of gratitude that will help us focus on the things that matter in life. As we go out with a little extra thankfulness, I know all of us will find success in our own ways. I'm incredibly proud to say that I was a part of this group of students, the class of 2024, who I am confident will go on to do incredible things. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. Now we'd like to invite the senior choraleers to join Mrs. Wolf in the back for a vocal performance.
out of the other. There's no race, there's only a runner. Oh, we're on the run, we're on the run, we're on the run, child. We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run, child. And we'll one day tell our story of how we made something of ourselves, and we'll one day tell our story of how we made something of ourselves
Thank you for that performance. Now we'd like the class of 2024 and all of our guests to stand while Mrs. Libby Wolf and the Choraliers lead us in the Alma Mater.
Edgewood High, we honor thee. Halls of youthful dignity. Spirit of all you stand for will live in our memory. Loyal, always, ever true. Praise to thee, dear white and blue. Glory to your strength and honor, faith that will not fail. Pride in thee, our alma mater, Edgewood High, all hail.
Thank you. You may be seated. Now the moment that we've all been waiting for. Woo! Yeah. There we go. After 4 years of high school, we will celebrate with each student as they make their way across the stage to receive their diploma. At this time, junior marshals, please take your places. Teachers who will be reading names, please join me on the stage. Guests, please be aware that everyone here would like to hear their child's name being read, so please be thoughtful when cheering. Everyone will walk across the stage, entering from the right and exiting on the left. But first, I'd like to invite Mr. Mark Messerschmidt, board member, Mrs. Kelly Spivey, superintendent, and Edgewood High School administration to present the diplomas. Seniors sitting in the first row, please stand. You guys ready? The 4 junior marshals will act as ushers, so please, you may come, junior marshals.
Luke Clay Halsey. Samuel Thomas Banks. Evan Michael Holschult. Ty Elliott Finkbein. Connor Thomas Ballantyne. Stephen Trace Beiser. Kurt Andrew Browning. Lucas Frederick Haig. Gino Jacob Hartness. Jack Andrew Villano. Kendra Ryan Bogus. Michaela Ray Blower. Erin Louise Bowling. Kirsten Lynn Frankie. Brianna Grace Hacker. Gracie Nicole Halsey. Sadie Ann Helton. Tiffany Renee Schatzel. Riley Danielle Homan. Maggie Ray Henderson. Riley Ashlyn Hull. Caitlin Suann Johns. Michaela Leanne Crazel. Skylar June Pennington Minky. Emma Renee Renner. Haley Mackay Robison. Gracie Ann Helton Ruskout. Morgan Faye Sloan. Elena Claire Stevens. Kathleen Grace Stevens. Luke Timothy Agee. Logan Scott Allen. Noah Apking. Spencer Wayne Armstrong. Stephen James Asher. Braden Andrew Asher. Daniel Francis Barner. Jalen Christopher Berry. Parker Neil Bartram. Xavier Lee Burnell.
Connor Joshua Boggs. Lucas Payne Brooks. Cameron Jesse Buck. James Andrew Michael Burt. Isaiah Drew Canty. Ethan Samuel Coffey. Jonah Matthew Combs. Lily Irene Swigert. Ashley Jade Walker. Lily Annabeth Wolf. All right. Kara Lynn Ainsworth. Daisy Emma Allen. Lillian Rayanne Elizabeth Ongst. Morgan Lee Banks. Bryn Elizabeth Lane Barker. Kiera Elise Bear. Chris Cynthia Marie Bear. Mackenzie Grace Beeman. Amelia Daphne Bell Began. Alexis Marie Benjamin. Alexia Christine Benner. Alyssa Marie Blackford. Kaylee Ray Brashear. Alora Lillian Jade Brown. Aubrey Lynn Brown. Connor Lee Cooper. Joel Courtney. Tristan James Covey. Charles Douglas Cox III. Austin Michael Kraft. Braden Michael Crisson. Brock Andrew Crow. Abhishek Dahal.
Adrian William Dayette. Denton John Enline. Stephen Ira Ferris III. Braden Michael Fitzwater. Charles John Fledge. Joshua Isaiah Franks. Fisher Ray Gage. Ryan Keith Gaunt II. Brady Nicholas Haas. Riley Faith Bryant. Cadence Ann Bunch. Annalise Sinclair Bunger. Emily Camelia Campbell. Raylan Alexis Cantor. Emily Ray Carter. Chloe May Charles. Kaylee Lynn Collins. Brooklyn Elizabeth Ray Combs. Gracie Helen Cummins. Nora Lee Current. Constance Rose Maria Daniel. Ryan K. Davis. Madeline Naomi Day. Micah Jaden Day. Claby Esperanza de la Cruz Rodriguez. Kaylee Dean Din. Oops. Livy Elizabeth Ducker. Asher Gage Hall. Colton Lee William Haller.
Braxton Nathaniel Hearn. Declan Jameson Height. Hayden William Honschel. Clayton Todd Halsey. Sean Anthony Gonzalez. Luke Millard Jackson. Chasen Lee Jones. Mason Eli Jones. Nathaniel Thomas Jones. Zachariah Wayne Carr. Chase David Kenny. Carter Anthony King. Aiden Scott Kenny. Kaylee Renee Elam. Skyla Rain Esselborn. Brooklyn Joy Fairbanks. Abigail Christine Foster. Cora Leanne Fultz. Leanna Faye Gandy. Lillian Alexandria Garrettson. Ariana Gilbert. Mariah Janae Harrell. Elise Michelle Harris. Alexis Ann Louise Hennessy. Isabel Danley Hennessy. Gabriella Elizabeth Hoff. Emma Rose Humphreys Wallace. Amanda Lynn Hurst. Haley Elizabeth Ingram. Mariah Kaylee Jackson. Madison Nicole Judd. Michaela Renee Jump. Kennedy Lola Kimberline. Jason Robert Luiso. Wyatt James Manuel. Eric Marin Hernandez. Cameron Alex Martin. Michael James Mangino Martz. Austin Michael Maccabee. Jackson Cooper Lawson. Mason David McQueen. Michael Allen McQuitty.
Caleb Justin Middleton. Jesse William Miller. William McKinney Miller. Joshua Anthony Moeller. Cohen Nicholas Moore. Latrell J.B. Moore. Zachary Benton Moore. Ethan William Moore Edwards. Tristan Anthony Mortensen. Megan Eliza King. Amber Ella Shea Lacey. Giovanna Jean Lamb. Lauren Rose Lawson. Adrina Michelle Lupera. Carly Ann Maloney. Hannah Elizabeth Mays Harding. Cadence Virginia Lee McCollum. Emma Grace McDonald. Jalen Kobe McGee. Haley Joe McNabb. Johimi Mendez. Destiny Virginia Joelle Mesman. Lilith Marie Messman. Mackenzie Marie Myers. Bria Grace Mahalio. Grace Elizabeth Miller. Alyssa Marie Mills. Lainey Ray Mills. Deacon James Mullins. Tristan Dean Nichols. Xavier Sebastian Lee Oberer. Angelo Alexander Ocampo. Jaden Mackay Androvich. Titus Henry Parton. Anish Pudel. Gavin Kent Purdon. Logan Wayne Redman. David Dwayne Rumpler Jr. Joshua Blue Richards. Carson Philip Richardson. Bryson Hutch Robertson. Jonathan Leroy Rosenbaum. Charles Edward Rothwell. Caden Shea Rupp. Vincent Michael Sanchez.
Brianna Nicole Mullins. Haley Elizabeth Myers. Kennedy Cheyenne Norvell. Ritika Anastasia Marie Parmar. Caitlin Juliet Pfeiffer. Leslie Michelle Pearson. Victoria Faith Lynn Prophet. Alyssa Lynn Rumpler. Cadence Renee Schmidt. Haley Lynn Schreiner. Allison Larkin Scott. Jane Elizabeth Shields. Serena Ann Singleton. Emily Marie Sizemore. Bryn Cameron Smith. Talon Joseph Schmidt. Clay Maxon Schmidt. Danny Bryson Matthew Shue. Braden Scott Smith. Talon Carter Smith. Kyle Joseph Soto. Montana Joseph Spivey. Jacob Edward Sprinkles. Braden Deshawn Spires. Dewey Arnton Todd. Mason Michael Stover. Braden Buck Sullivan. Peyton Lee Sullivan. Avery Allen Swank. Tanner Gage Taggart. Wyatt Michael Tauber. Edward Miles Thompson. Liam Brown Thornsberry. Madison Page Snively. Madison Taylor Summers. Madison Lynn Sparks.
Kaylin Marie Spencer. Charlie Ann Stahlhaber. Sydney Marie Staley. Peyton Olivia Steinegger. Eva Lorraine Strunk. Drew Shelby Swartzel. Caitlin Diane Thompson. Taylor Nicole Thompson. Maggie May Thornsberry. Bree Ann Treadway. Autumn Bell Walters. Deja Lynn Webb. Jasmani Vasquez. Brady Matthew Wagers. Wyatt Jonathan Walker. Jacob Lawrence Weatherholt. Sincere Lamar Whitfield. Parker Vance Williams. Nathaniel Charles Vanderwright. Brady Trevor Wells. Caden Michael Vonstein. Hayden James Wilson. Caleb Shane Wise. Tyler Rowan Woodrum. Josie Michael Young. Austin Matthew Zier. Malia Alexandra Webb. Sarah Lee Rose Weist. Rain Alexandria White. Caitlin Sarah Renee Wilson. Allison Audrey Witskin. Abby Aaron Young. Cadence Nevaeh Young. Mariah Jo Zink. Hannah Faith Vickers.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Mark Messerschmidt to the podium to present the class of 2024.
Seniors, please stand for the duration of this ceremony. By the authority vested in me by the President of the Board of Edgewood City Schools and the state of Ohio, I now pronounce you graduates of Edgewood High School class of 2024. You are now Edgewood High School alumni. Before the tassel ceremony, I'd like to invite Mr. Boyle to the stage for a very special celebration.
Yeah. All right, so we do at a pep rally, we call it Where You At?
which I think is really cool because you kind of think about where you're at now. And I run into alumni all the time, and it's so cool to see where you're headed. So how this starts out with, I'll yell pretty loudly, seniors, seniors, where you're at. I'm going to do it 3 times with the seniors. The 4th time, I'll go Edgewood, Edgewood, where are you at? And everyone in the stadium will yell right here, right here. Let's do this.
Come on, seniors.
Seniors, seniors, where you at? Seniors, seniors, where you at? Seniors, seniors, where you at? Edgewood, Edgewood, where you at? Now I'd like to hand this over to Maggie Henderson, back to the stage now for the Tassel ceremony.
Even though our time at Edgewood High School has come to an end, a whole new adventure is beginning, with more memories and accomplishments to be made. Every single one of us will have an individual journey ahead. But let's remember, those who have loved, supported us, and have helped us get to the spot today. Let us remember to be thankful. When times get hard and stressful, remember to keep pushing forward, putting your best effort into wherever life may take us. Let us not forget that we will forever share the memories and forever be united as Edgewood Cougars. With that, I would like the Edgewood class of 2024 to place their right hand on their tassel. Let's do this together. Are you ready? Now move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024. You are now official graduates of Edgewood High School. You may now throw your caps to celebrate.
To the class of 2024, we wish you a lifetime of happiness and success. On behalf of the Edgewood Board of Education, Administration, and the staff of Edgewood City Schools, congratulations on your accomplishments. We are proud of you, and we're honored to have celebrated this day with you. We will now begin dismissing the Board of Education Administration first. Those on the stage, please stand.
Thank you.